No one saw this coming. Just days after Cardi B dropped hints about her new pregnancy, the internet exploded with love, shock, and wild theories. But then out of nowhere NFL superstar Stefon Diggs went live, and what he said next left fans speechless. His words weren't direct, but the tone, the timing, everything pointed straight toward Cardi B. Within hours, Twitter turned into a battlefield. One side swore Stefon was just speaking generally. The other was convinced he'd taken a calculated shot at the rap queen herself. Screenshots, clips, and reactions flooded every corner of social media. But here's where it gets darker, because some say this isn't the first time these two have crossed paths, with Stefon calling Cardi out, or covering up something much bigger. Tonight, we're diving deep into the scandal that's tearing through Hollywood and the sports world. From mysterious comments to emotional breakdowns and shocking revelations, the story has it all. So buckle up, because what you're about to hear might change everything you thought you knew about Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. The truth starts now. It all started with a single post, a picture that broke the internet in seconds. Cardi B, glowing under dim studio lights, hand resting gently over what fans instantly recognized as a baby bump. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag CARDIBPREGNANT again and hashtag baby number 3 were trending worldwide. The comments were filled with love, emojis, and endless speculation. But hidden between the excitement was a quiet tension that no one could name yet, a storm waiting to explode. While the music world celebrated, somewhere else another screen lit up. Stefon Diggs, known not only for his skills on the field but also for his unfiltered opinions, went live. At first, it seemed like a casual stream, background music, fans joining, harmless chatter. But then his tone shifted. You ever notice how some people use life events to stay relevant? He said, smirking at the camera. The chat froze for a second before it erupted. Viewers instantly connected the dots. Cardi B's pregnancy, the timing, the cryptic words. Within an hour, clips from that stream were all over TikTok and Twitter, titled "Stefon Diggs Throws Shade at Cardi B." What followed was absolute chaos. Fans dissected every second of that video like detectives on a crime scene. He looked straight into the camera when he said it. One user wrote, "There's no way that wasn't about Cardi." Another replied, "You're reaching." He didn't even say her name. But the damage was done. Screenshots and short edits began circulating with dramatic background music. Captions flashing, "Stefon Diggs exposes Cardi B." The internet had found its latest obsession. Cardi B, usually quick to clap back, stayed silent. No tweets, no Instagram stories, just silence, and that silence made everything worse. Her fans begged her to respond. Others began spinning theories, suggesting maybe there was more to the story than anyone realized. Some even claimed that Stefon and Cardi had met months ago at a private industry party, a rumor that neither side ever confirmed or denied. Suddenly, what started as a simple pregnancy reveal had turned into a full-blown mystery. Insiders began whispering to blogs. One source claimed that Stefon felt used by Cardi in the past, hinting at some kind of secret interaction that didn't end well. Another insider suggested that Stefon's comment wasn't personal, that he'd simply been venting about fake people in the industry. But when the internet wants drama, it doesn't need facts. It just needs fuel. And this story was gasoline. Every entertainment outlet jumped on it. YouTube thumbnails flashed with bold red circles, freeze frames of Stefon's smirk, and Cardi's baby bump photo side by side. Commentators analyzed body language. "Look at his eyes," one said. "He's hiding something." Talk shows turned the incident into debate segments. Sports fans defended Stefon, saying the media was twisting his words. Meanwhile, music fans accused him of disrespecting a pregnant woman for clout. Behind the scenes, sources close to Cardi said she felt betrayed and exhausted. She reportedly told a friend, "Why do people always think everything I do gotta be about someone else?" Those words, when leaked, only deepened the emotional undertone of the story. Fans began posting messages of support like "Stay strong, queen," and "Protect your peace." But others weren't convinced. Some claimed Cardi's silence was a strategy, a way to let the controversy build hype around her next single. After all, she had a history of turning drama into chart success. Meanwhile, Stefon posted another cryptic message, a black and white selfie with the caption, "People love to twist your peace into their pain." Within minutes, that post hit 1 million views. Theories reignited. Was he defending himself or doubling down? Reporters reached out for comments, but his management refused to speak. The suspense only grew thicker. By now, everyone had taken sides. TikTokers created mini-documentaries breaking down the evidence. Twitter Spaces ran late into the night with fans debating who was right. Even other celebrities started chiming in, some dropping subtle likes on shady posts, others urging everyone to just let them live. But the truth remained buried under endless speculation and reposted clips. Through it all, one thing became clear. This wasn't just about a pregnancy anymore. It was about pride, power, and perception. Two worlds, sports and music, had collided in a public firestorm no one could control. And somewhere in between the noise, one question kept echoing through every comment section. Every reaction video, every whispered DM. What really happened between Stefon Diggs and Cardi B? The answer, as fans would soon find out, was far more complicated and far more explosive than anyone could have imagined. As the internet continued to burn with speculation, a strange calm settled over both sides. Cardi B's team stayed silent, but fans noticed subtle changes. She unfollowed a few people on Instagram, deleted an old post, and uploaded a cryptic story that read, "Silence speaks louder than fake love." It vanished within minutes, but screenshots spread faster than wildfire. To her supporters, that one line said everything. She wasn't backing down, she was hurt. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs kept living life like nothing had happened. He showed up courtside at a Lakers game, laughing, posing for pictures, his phone lighting up with thousands of notifications. Every time someone shouted Cardi's name from the crowd, he smiled. That calm, unreadable kind of smile that made people even more curious. Was he amused by the chaos, or hiding something deeper? Then came the podcast interview that no one saw coming. A retired athlete and longtime friend of Stefon invited him for what was supposed to be a casual chat about football, discipline, and life off the field. But halfway through, the host asked, "Yo, what's up with all this Cardi B drama?" The air in the studio changed. Stefon laughed first, shaking his head. "Man, people love a story," he said. "I said what I said. If the shoe fits, wear it." That line became an instant wildfire. Every media outlet twisted it differently. Some said he confirmed the feud. Others claimed he denied it. But one thing was clear, Stefon wasn't trying to calm a storm, he was feeding it. Fans flooded Cardi's pages with comments, "He's taunting you. Say something, queen." The tension was unbearable. A few nights later, paparazzi spotted Cardi B leaving a studio in New York, visibly emotional. The photos hit tabloids the next morning, puffy eyes, messy hair, her security guiding her into a car. Headlines screamed, "Cardi breaks down amid Stefon feud." But what no one knew was that inside that same studio, she recorded a new song, raw, painful, and personal. A track that insiders said might be her response to everything. By now, the story had completely spiraled. Influencers made reaction videos. Members joked about NFL versus hip-hop. Even late-night hosts joined in, turning the situation into punchlines. But for those involved, it was far from funny. Stefon's sponsors reportedly grew nervous. Cardi's team debated whether to address the controversy publicly or let it fade. Yet neither seemed ready to back down. Then came the leak. An anonymous Twitter account posted a short audio clip, muffled voices, laughter, and what sounded like Stefon's voice saying, "I told her not to make it public." Within minutes, the tweet hit millions of views. Fans demanded answers. Was this proof of a secret connection between them? Was there a hidden relationship before all this drama began? Stefon denied the clip immediately, calling it fake and AI edited. Cardi remained silent once again. That silence turned the mystery into obsession. Comment sections filled with theories. Some believable, others completely wild. People claimed to have screenshots, DMs, and side info. Anything to prove their side right. The line between truth and rumor blurred completely. What had started as gossip had turned into a cultural storm, a modern-day soap opera playing out in real time. And yet, both stars moved forward with eerie calm. Cardi appeared on a magazine cover weeks later. Radiant and unapologetic, Stefon posted training clips, captioned simply, "Focus over noise." Still, the whispers refused to die. Everyone wanted the truth. Was it coincidence, a misunderstanding? Or had the world just witnessed a personal war disguised as public shade? Whatever it was, the story was far from over. Because the next revelation would change everything. Weeks passed and the noise refused to die. Every day brought a new theory, a new post, another supposed leak. But then, on a quiet Thursday night, something happened that flipped the entire story upside down. A gossip account with millions of followers dropped a short video clip, shaky, grainy, and filmed in low light. In it, a woman who looked unmistakably like Cardi B was seen arguing with a man whose voice sounded a lot like Stefon Diggs. The caption read, "Exclusive the night before the live stream." What really went down? The internet froze. Within minutes, the clip hit every platform, replayed, slowed down, analyzed frame by frame. Some swore it was them, others claimed it was a deepfake. But the audio was too clear, too raw. You could hear Cardi's voice tremble, saying, "You promised this wouldn't get out." And then Stefon's voice, "I didn't say anything." "You did." That one line changed everything. Suddenly, What had been speculation turned into obsession. News outlets called it the smoking gun. Journalists rushed to verify it, but the source vanished as quickly as it appeared. The original account deleted the video and disappeared. Still, it was too late. The clip had already been downloaded thousands of times, mirrored across dozens of channels. Cardi's fans went into full defense mode, insisting the footage was manipulated. Stefon's supporters argued it proved she'd been using him for attention. Both sides were screaming into the void, while the two people at the center of it all stayed completely silent. The tension online felt almost cinematic, like the calm before the explosion. 2 nights later, Cardi finally broke her silence. During an Instagram live that reached over 1 million viewers, she appeared calm but emotional. Her eyes glistened as she said, "I'm tired of being everyone's headline. People think they know me, but they don't know what I've been through." She never mentioned Stefon's name, but she didn't need to. The emotion in her voice said enough. "I'm just trying to protect my peace and my baby. That's all." Then she ended the live abruptly, leaving the audience in stunned silence. The next morning, Stefon posted a single tweet. "Peace can't exist in lies." That tweet set off another explosion. Was he calling her a liar? Was he defending himself? No one knew. But one thing was clear, this had turned from gossip to full-scale war. Every entertainment outlet was on it. Stefon Diggs versus Cardi B. Truth or toxicity? One headline screamed, another wrote, inside the feud that's shaking to industries. Behind closed doors, sources claimed both camps were under immense pressure. Stefon's team was worried about his sponsorships. Cardi's label wanted her to stay quiet until her new single dropped. But neither seemed ready to let go. The emotions had gone beyond PR. This was personal now. Then, just when the world thought it couldn't get any crazier, a verified journalist leaked a text conversation allegedly between the two. Short, tense messages. "Cardi, you said you keep it private. Stefon, you use me for your story. Don't play victim." Fans lost their minds. Was this real? Could it be faked? It didn't matter. By then, the drama had taken on a life of its own. Both stars went dark again, deleting posts, turning off comments, and disappearing from the spotlight. For days, no one heard a thing. But that silence was louder than any statement. People could feel it. Something bigger was coming, something that could either end this feud or expose a truth neither of them wanted the world to see. And as the internet waited, hearts pounding, screens refreshing every few seconds, one haunting question lingered. What if this was never just a feud, but a cover for something much deeper? So now you've heard everything: the cryptic posts, the leaked clips, the late-night lies, and the endless whispers that refuse to die. But after all of it, one question still burns louder than ever. What's the real truth? Was this a twisted misunderstanding spun out of control? Or did something happen between Stefon Diggs and Cardi B that the world was never supposed to see? Think about it. To stars from completely different worlds suddenly locked in a scandal. That feels too coordinated to be coincidence. The timing, the leaks, the silence, nothing about this story adds up. Some fans say Stefon's protecting himself, others swear Cardi's hiding something bigger. But maybe, just maybe, both of them are telling part of the truth, and the real story is still buried underneath the noise. And that's where you come in. What do you believe? Was Stefon calling her out? Or just caught in the storm? Do you think the video was real? Or another deepfake meant to destroy a reputation? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. We want to hear every theory, every guess, every wild connection you got. Hit that like button if you're ready for the next chapter, because the saga is far from over. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay tuned, because when the truth finally surfaces, it's not just going to break the internet, it's going to shatter it.